Alrighty, friends. So, as you can see, we are currently outside the Epic Universe Preview Center in CityWalk at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. We're getting ready to go inside and see if we can use some screen capture to utilize the AI that they have for the gigantic model that's in the center of the room and maybe be able to put some of that on the screen for you. But we want to make sure that everybody gets to see everything inside the Epic Universe Preview Center. So that's what I'm going to spend the next few hours doing, is filming everything inside. Let's go see. So immediately inside the door, we see the Celestial Park display of merchandise, shirts, hats, lanyards, keychains, all the good stuff, basic Epic Universe stuff. Then on the other side of the room, we go to the Dark Universe section, where we have basically the same types of merchandise. It's all shirts, hats, bags, lanyards, card holders, refrigerator magnets, little pieces of wall art. We got some phone cases, some iPod holders, got a license plate for the front of your vehicle. All of the must-have items for the Epic Universe fanatic. Everybody that's waiting to get into these new parks that Universal is putting together has to be geared up before they go in. Here we have some coffee cups and shot glasses. We have some of the new Dark Universe t-shirts. We've got some towels. We've got some of the figurines of the Dark Universe franchises, the Creature from the Black Lagoon and Frankenstein and all those goodies. We've got all the plushes that are associated with this franchise. Little Frankenstein. And here is the archway portal into the Dark Universe section of the park. Here we have a little sneak preview of the model itself. At the end of the video, I'm going to be getting into putting up the screenshots of the AI that they did, that when you pan your phone over certain areas in the park, it comes to life. And I think that should be extremely interesting for anyone who's interested. But you can see by the broad scale of this particular model how huge this new park system is going to be. And I really can't wait to see it. Over here we have the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk section of merchandise. Again, hats, t-shirts, lanyards, keychains. We've got the coffee cups, some tank tops, some baseball hats, some really cool retro style t-shirts. And up here we have our reminder of our merchandise shopping card benefits for the $500 and $300 cards. Here we have some keychains, some phone cases, a little bit of the Isle of Berk in your pocket type situation. Here's some dragon plushes, some smaller ones down here. We've got the popcorn containers. If you buy one of those, you get your first fill of popcorn for free. We have some toothless pillows here, some coffee cups, some glow-in-the-dark t-shirts, and of course the $34.99 popcorn bucket. And over here is the portal to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. Now we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This display on the back corner of the Epic Preview Center has a lot of the same merchandise. The Loungefly bags, the t-shirts, the mugs. Over here we have some more Loungefly bags. We have some t-shirts. We have the plushes. A little bit of everything here. If you're looking to get into any of the Harry Potter stuff at the Ministry of Magic, get you one of the little snowy owls that sit on your shoulder and make little noises. And here is the actual portal, or the representation of it for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Here is the Super Nintendo world and some of the merchandise t-shirts, towels, shorts, mugs, lanyards, all the same basic stuff, just with the different theme from the different parks. Towels, pillows, plushes. These even have a little mirror on them. We've got the gloves if you want to be a Mario or a Luigi. You got the mugs, the tumblers, all kinds of merchandise for Super Mario World. Over here we've got more of the keychains and the carry bags. We've got the game cards, the plush stars, some wall plaques, Super Nintendo World. Over here we've got the pins, the hats, lots and lots of merchandise, all kinds of stuff with Bowser and Yoshi. All kinds of stuff that if you're going to want to show your appreciation, this is the place to do it. You got the Bowser plushes here. You've got little Princess Peach plushes on this side of the display. They've definitely got a lot of stuff. There's Mario and Luigi. You can see Yoshi around the corner there. Got the hats. And the archway to Super Nintendo World. So for the Epic Universe, they do have their own line of merchandise that does not really have much to do with the theming of the park, other than the fact that it is Epic Universe. So they have their section with t-shirts and mugs and lanyards and wallets and bags. They do have some cross promotions going on, but for the most part, Epic Universe is Epic Universe. So if you just want the basic stuff, you can find it here. And now we're going to get into looking at the model, as I've loaded the AI app into my phone, and we're going to look at the model in two ways. We're going to see it as it's shot directly from the camera, and then I'll do a little picture-in-picture here and there, or I may just take over the entire screen with the AI version. But you can see this model is very sizable. I don't have the actual dimensions on it, but it's bigger than my living room. So you can see in the inset the animated people down there at the entrance to the park. We'll let them take over the bigger part of the screen. And as you zoom and pan over different parts of the park, of the model, you can see like the shadows of the dragons flying around on the ground. And the different buildings will actually open up. It'll tell you exactly what's inside, like Mead Hall here. And poof, like magic, it shows you what the interior of the building is supposed to be themed like. We do have a few icons here and there around the model that show basic areas for food, dining, and which rides are here. Here we have the Starfall Racers. There is an animated, looks like a couple of lighted comets. Here they come around the corner, kind of following the track to show you essentially what the motion will look like, that there'll be more than one train on the tracks at the same time. They definitely have gone way above and beyond in making these AIs really interesting to watch. And of course, not all of the model has the AI, because you really can't get your phone over to the middle of the model. I mean, I have a pretty long selfie stick that will allow me to get as close as possible, but some of the stuff you just have to, take it with a grain of salt. You do get the highlights here. We've got Thestrals taking off. We've got all kinds of individuals running around. To the right, you'll see inside the Ministry of Magic here. This AI just kind of popped up in the corner of my screen, so you get to see inside the Ministry of Magic, or at least how it's planned to look like the movie. You can see Dolores Umbridge's trial is set for today. because apparently now she is being accused of crimes. Here we have the elevator ride that is on the other side of the building. You can see some of the generated animations that they're going to use. When we come around the back side of the building, you can see it looks like Harry, Ron, and Hermione running towards an elevator there. And then down in the streets of Paris, we can see some of the animations going on with the owls flying around and the circus tent down in the middle. You can see the cars bringing people into the hotels. Looks like the Helios Grand. And then you get to a building like this, you see that it's changing up, and the Monsters Unchained attraction is inside. So they give you a brief idea of what's going on with that ride. It all looks extremely interesting, and I'm very, very much in anticipation of seeing these rides firsthand. Here you see all the bats flying around the outside. You see icons for food. Lots of different fountain animations in the backgrounds. Certain areas did get more attention than others in this AI. I mean, here you have the windmill on fire and the village people, or basically patrons, I guess, that are, down on the ground around that area. Here we've got the Donkey Kong ride. You see Donkey Kong Jr. pounding his chest over there. But there's Mario on the carts, on the Donkey Kong ride. It's almost like looking at a video game instead of looking at a model. And of course, it's just to get a general idea, but here's the Mario Kart Browser's Race Challenge. If any of you have ever played Mario Kart, you've probably seen a track similar to this, the Rainbow Road, usually right around the last level. And you've got some of the Yoshis flying around over Super Mario World. But absolutely amazing amounts of just raw effort going into showcasing everything. We're looking at the untrainable dragon in the Isle of Berk area. Get a little further back so you can see him better. And then some of this, like I said, does not actually have AI, making the trains go on the track, but there's another shot at Mead Hall coming around the other way on this model. So altogether, one of the most amazing presentations that I've seen, especially with the modern technology. Another look inside the Ministry of Magic from a different angle, coming at it from a lower group. And then this is the actual layout of the park as the artist rendered it, and hopefully it's going to look a lot like that. But yeah, absolutely amazing presentation. I really hope to see any of my viewers, any of my subscribers, come on out. If you see me in public, say hey, give me a like, a comment, a subscribe. Let's keep this thing going as long as we can, and we're almost done with showing you this model and the Epic Preview Center. I hope you've enjoyed watching all of what I put together for you here today, and I hope that this is something that interests you as much as it interests me. I hope you all have a wonderful day.